Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my best. This and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours.
Unilever, this is my favorite company.
See this one? Intel. I love this one so much. I want to work here in the future. Do you know anything about industrial system engineering?
I think this is a new major. You can see that we can work in so many different positions.
Why don't we look for more information on the internet?
Okay, I certainly will.
Okay.
I work for NASA at the Kennedy Space Center, assembling and testing an international laboratory in space.
My work helps patients at our hospital get better care.
Every day I am improving how we make some of America's favorite treats.
Our motto is we never forget who we're working for, and who we work for is the U.S. military.
Within 10 years, every hospital in the nation will have an industrial engineer associated with their team.
I help create magical moments at one of the world's most famous places.
Industrial engineers are problem solvers. People who find that it's creative and fun to make things work better.
The International Space Station travels around the Earth at 17,500 miles per hour. That's 16 times a day. 6 astronauts from different countries live there, performing experiments that would benefit life on Earth. I lead a team of people that assembles and checks out the hardware that will be flown to space, which will then be used by our scientists. This module just came back from space, and actually we opened up the hatch yesterday. As an industrial engineer, I'm contributing to one of the greatest technological achievements in human history.
I like my job because it's different every day. In this plant, we make about 1 million pounds of chocolate every day. Even in a company as successful as Hershey, industrial engineers can always help improve what we do. We ended up collecting rows of bars and looking at the almond percentage by bar. Our Hershey bars with almonds did not always have a consistent number of almonds. I led a team to make design changes to the equipment, so now the bars have a more consistent number of almonds. Now we are producing better quality bars, our customers are happy, and the company is saving money.
Lockheed Martin is the #1 defense contractor for the United States government. I'm responsible for the operations element of the missiles and fire control business. The approach we're going to take to build and test things, the manpower we're going to need, the technology support, the whole backbone of what we do is all around the culture, what I'll call the culture of being an IT. When my customer comes back and tells me that the products I made saved their lives, there is no more customer satisfaction better than that.
I'm Canh. I'm just graduated in this major 6 months ago. Currently, I'm working in Colgate company as a civilian. Where are you?
I'm high school student and I'm looking for some major to join in university.
I'm Phuong.
And I'm Huyen.
Can you tell me about which area that ISA students are able to work after graduating?
For me, IT students can work both in production and service area. And you can see that we can work in many different positions such as cost analysis, planning, logistics, production department, or quality. why can we can work in many different positions? We learn the overall system. We learn how the supply chains operate, and we optimize them. We learn some many tools to optimize and continue and improve the system, such as lean thinking, 5S, 5Y, or TBM system, and many tools to improve the system and the organization.
Would you like to share the position you have been taken on in your company?
I joined Colgate company 1 year ago, and in first 6 months I worked as an organizational effectiveness engineer. In this position, I analyze and measure the performance in the plants, and then I support them to do the improvements. And in last 6 months, I moved to the production department and work as a shifter. I manage all workers in the shop floor and write down do the improvement.
To meet the recruiter's need and succeed in the future career, which knowledge and skills do students need?
About knowledge, I think that's we had the clearly and effective training program. So you need to follow the training program to achieve the knowledge. That we will enough for you to need to match with the company needs. And through the training program, we also have some project needs. We work in group. That means when you study, you will work in group, and through some project you can improve the teamwork skill. And on the other hand, when we were student, I think that you should so as much as possible the outdoor activity. That will help you improve yourself about the leadership skill or communication skill. That also the company needs. And one key thing I think is very important is English. You need to learn English right now when you join the university.
Do you have any difficulties in your studying work, and how do you overcome these difficulties?
Of course, in my life, I have many difficulties in my learning in university, also in work community. And when I have some difficulties, I try to solve it by myself. I think I don't call it because I call it a challenge. When I have challenge, I try to solve by myself. It will increase yourself about the ownership skill. And when I cannot solve it by myself, I will get help from my friend. I think that where sometimes I can solve by myself, but I don't solve it, and I get help from my friends. It will help me have many new friends and have many relationships. And in I departments where families, that means when we need support, we can get support from the other, such as teacher or friends. I think that this is a new and hot major, because after you graduate, you can work in many different positions, such as cost analysis, layout, facilities, logistics, blending, or production or quality. So many opportunity will come to you after you graduate.
Do you think this major will give us many opportunities to work in the future?
Yes, because you see that we work in many famous company and also work in many different positions in the company. And simple, I see the job offer before I get it. That means if you join this major, many opportunities will come to you.
That is impressive.
Yeah.
And if I want more information?
Okay, if you want more information about this major, you can contact to me. If cannot, you can contact me directly through the department. They are very willing to help you. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your sharing.